Good day, everyone. Before we start, we have a disclosure, and please be aware of the risk in the future trading. What we are doing, we are sharing our signals, and if we look at the upper here, the market analyzer, we have the buy direction, short or long. We have the entry. We have the safe entry. This is based on the pullback we enter the market and then the target. So if the entry on the CL is 6069, you can see the target on the CL is 6096. A number of the takes from the signal, and then your PNL, and then the target hit. And this is the same story on the Forex. We have the entry, buy, sell, entry price, target, safe entry based on the pullback, the PNL, and the target hit. So what we have here, we have one chart on the euro dollar, and then we have the chart here. We are sharing our your $35 FIPS zone, and those are extremely accurate. And you can see the signals on the chart where it says buy entry, the target, your support and your resistance line, and then your pullback re-entry. As we see right now on the CL, we hit the target. We hit the target on the YM, and we have an ES. The ES, I think we have hit the target. Yes, we already hit the target on the ES. Let me take this one up so that it will be much cleaner for the traders. We take the YM, then we take the NASDAQ, CL, we take the Russell here, 30-year Treasury bond, and this one here should be removed. And then we take the F1. If there's any signal you're looking for and we have the data, we'll be more than glad to share the data with you. So it is we are sharing our signals here, and there is no catch with it. There is no promotion, no sell stock, nothing. You have two options. You can copy the signals from the swing trading, or if you look at the bottom of the market analyzer, you can you can take those entries from a normal scalping. So you have two options. You can copy the trades from swing trading or the scalping. Either or either, we are not responsible for your action, and we're not hold responsible. If you want to follow those trades, you're on your own. You don't want to follow it, don't follow it. We just given away those signals to help this hard time in the market, and that's why we are sharing free our uh, we are sharing those signals just to help the traders, not confusing the traders. And then, as an example, we have the Russell says a new signal. That's mean on the Russell you have a new signal, sell entry, the price 15848, and then the target is right there in front of you, 1586. On the pullback, you have a re-entry at 15885. So if we are looking at the Russell, then we can. I'm not a Russell trader, but we have a lot of traders that like Russell, so we'll put it for them. For the also next week, I will be. This is a very interesting next week. Next week, I'm going to go public with a real test between our new system on MT5, and I wanted to uh, put the MT5 against the NinjaTrader chart, and I would like to run both of them in the same time and in the same setting. I have not done the test here, but I'm gonna be doing this public. So, and I'm not gonna do it on my own. So I would like to be public with that test. And we have a lot of traders testing the MT5, the new system on it, and we are modifying it right now as we speak. And it is doing extremely, extremely well. And the traders actually they went live with it, and we had some traders. They say that never made money until now. This is really funny, but we were. I like to test doesn't matter who makes money more, but I'm curious about efficiency between the MT5 and the Ninja Traders. So I will be running the CLES on the Ninja Trader 1 minute, and I will be running the MT5 on 1 minute. And then we're gonna make a small target. We don't want to sit down on $1,000 all day long, but I like to make a small target and see how those two react with each other. For the A scalper, we are doing a really major test right now, and we should be probably we are now polishing the swing trading. Now I'm testing the A scalper on the NT8, and it is really what we have done on the because we have some traders got lost between market order and limited order. So what we decide to modify the market order and clean some of the noises in the market for the amateur trading actually, and we have done a little bit more efficient doing this volatility right now. The hard time we are doing. So right now I'm doing the test, heavy test on the scalper, the swing trading, and I like what I'm looking at actually. And we have cut down on a lot of bad trades, and because have the trader usually if he's making money, you don't hear the beep from him. But the day he loses money, he gets his feeling hurt, and then he has to blame somebody. So what we are doing right now, we are trying to find um, uh, even on a volatility with an amateur trading, he's not going to dive into trouble. So if we are looking as an example now, I'm doing the test on the CL, and I'm not. This is the scalping, the newer version right now we are doing, and not the swing trading. And it is 1 minute. We don't have those kind of freaking weird looking charts and call automated trading or line break or rank the bar out of a space chart. This is a real hard 1 minute basic, and it's not the sadly usually the auto traders they just want to look at the money. That's it. But the the details is it is the more important than the amount of money. So what we are doing right now, earlier before the news came out, that was a bit choppy in the market. So it's irrelevant, but I'm trying to see how many winning trade we had and then how many losing trades we have. It's irrelevant. And on this new version, we managed to cut down a lot of this lately the volatility and actually the trades are very efficient, and they're in a way robust. And what we have done, we it's not anymore. We are past those challenges. I mean, during those years, it was a nightmare from uh, um, uh, it was a nightmare from a guy did not know how to optimize, or a guy did not know what is a trailing stop loss, how to optimize them. And then we took the optimization away. Then we had traders having difficulties with limited orders, market orders. They have a difficulties to read markets. And during those years, we have learned a lot what the traders uh, uh, suffer from. And we take it seriously, and we try to make the trade and um, a little bit easier on the trader. So for the guy who wanna follow the swing trading, he can follow. We have a sell entry. Actually, I'm busy sitting here, and we have a sell entry on the Russell, and now you have your target is right there at 155,772, and this is the only actually new signal we have um, on the Nasdaq YM. They're all now. I mean, we hit the target, and here's your pullback, and there is no new signal right now. But in the meantime, you can follow the signal from the lower market analyzer, and one of the things is also the Nasdaq. Usually, there is a lot of volatility in the Nasdaq. We managed to clean some of those trades. Uh, so so that's very good. Probably will be released this new version probably tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. We still have one more things we need to do with the NT8. Nothing easy to work with, but we are uh, will be releasing it over the weekend, the newer version. And then after that, we will be releasing the newer version on the NT8 with the price action swing trading. We have not got into it releasing the latest version yet because we've been busy with the MT5. But if there's anybody have questions or want us to add any any instruments, we will be more than glad to do that for you. Yeah, right now there is no signal, but if you notice, if you wanted to, you don't want to wait on the swing trading signal, and then you can see right now you have a short on the Nasdaq, and you can see the last price, and it shows you the direction on the Nasdaq, and it shows you the direction on the Russell as well. You can see on the last trade on the Russell we have 250, and on the last trade on the automated scalping we have, okay, 140. Boy, that market is going fast. Let's see why it's going that fast. Okay. So if we have a short entry, most likely we will have the rest of the market follow the Nasdaq. Let's see what will happen. one of the things is it's pretty hard to auto trade Nasdaq and Dow Jones usually, and this is a really something on the caught my attention. We just started this automated newer version after the news, and it seems like the Nasdaq is doing very well, and those are based on one contract, but they are doing very well, cutting off all these noises in the market back and forth. And this is not bad at all for one contract. On the newer version, you can add two or four or 10 contracts. That doesn't matter, but we are testing on one contract, and this is not bad. So we will be testing it heavily next week to pinpoint which direction we need to go with this A scalper, A swing trading, and all that. So we can see the Nasdaq on the scalping has a close position, and we still have the Russell on the short position with the 150. On the swing trading right now, on the top, we don't have any new signals. Eventually, will come in any time. If there's anybody have a question, please be careful with those lines, the Fib support line. They are very important actually, and you can see they are extremely accurate, and probably you're not used to that much accuracy. What else we have? I think we are set pretty well, and we will update you if I see anything on stake point. Thank you. If you're looking at the ES right now, we have a major resistance line on the ES at 64.25. We are already hitting the target. So actually, we trade them long on an ES right now. Your chances by getting anything out of it is practically 2 out of 10. There is not much left on this ES to take a trade. The same story once you hit those targets. The ES is to hit the target. The target was, you can see on the market analyzer, 61.75. We are above the target actually. The Nasdaq hit the target, and the CL, I think it's the CL hit the target. So there is not much going on anymore on the long side, and you need to, uh, if you are a reversal guy, now you need to start looking for reversal. Or if you wanted to, you can follow this, the bottom uh, market analyzer, trying to find direction, because right now I would be looking for short. You know, sometimes probably the auto trade is gonna take long and short the auto trade, but I personally right now I would push brakes on the long. I start looking for shorts. Um, but that's my opinion. If we notice on the euro dollar, this is the number you see from your market analyzer. This is where is the pullback re-entry. Most of the time, there is a re-entry on those market here. But if we break those level, then if we are going for long. But if you notice, most of the time on the safe entry, the market hold for a while, then we have a direction. So those the pullback re-entry numbers, they are very serious numbers. Also, you need to consider those something for you or not. It seems smooth right now. We are waiting on the new signals, and I'll stay a little bit quiet till we find new signal. And once we get the new signal, I will be explaining what's going on. And then, if you want to, uh, I will highlight it. But right now, there is no signal on the price action swing trading, so be careful with it. We have a long actually right now on CL. If you look at it at the bottom, and you can see it there as well. The entry is 6110. We have a new signal. Yeah, you can see we have a new signal on the what it says new signal a second ago on the 6-8. You have the entry at 077 and it's going directly to the target. We have one tip line at 31 317. So keep your eye on that line here. See, it's gonna break that line 17.0. We're still up on the CL, the entry from the scalpel. Those are market order scalpel. Watch out for this yellow line if you are a 6E trader or a euro dollar trader. We are at 17 level here. This is a very nice straightforward target. On this last trade on the CL now is up 120. Very straightforward on those trades. All right, the CL took off. What is the CL? We have the CL already hit the target. So if you're not on a long trade on the CL, you gotta be careful. Right? We should not enter this market after we cross this target. We should not be going live with it.